Yeah, I should have. Maybe I've got to look into this INI file. Come on. Oh, I was wondering why my thing wasn't responding. I didn't switch on my controller. Right, what were we doing? We were going to go outside. Let's see if this will load. Yes. All right.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this.
Screw on stick. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not going to eat that straight away.
I always suspected Benny was a coward.
Only at Mick and Ralph's. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
This is not a waste of time. So how would you get the key? Honestly. Um, is it the north? Or is it the... Where's... Oh, I'm pretty sure it's the east.
Evening. Pimpin' ain't easy, huh? Maybe if you find some decent talent, I'll start visiting the Wrangler more often. Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something? Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. That place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about. Anything else I can help you with? Well, I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal. All right. Come back in a couple days, and I should have it ready for you. What do you want to know? Anything else I can help you with? Take a gander.
Dad, if he's got any key or anything.
Thanks for stopping in.
Alright, I'm going to do a save. Only because the last time we had to go through all that, it was lost. And I wasted my time. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Maybe if I go to see them, maybe...
That is one odd robot.
Maybe we should talk about a robot. Maybe he's going to send a cup in the mail. It's just as cheap to buy a mug at a, a thrifty store and pay for a stamp, an envelope to send, a cup.
I always suspected Benny was a coward.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
It was a waste of time. I hope I'm not wasting my time again going back to this place again. Maybe the holotype will open it? I don't know. I hope not. I mean, where would you find a key, you know? I suppose
Looking
you
for
have to talk to
weapons.
them,
Check out Mick and Ralph's. Mick's probably a sight better than Ralph. Always trying to talk me out of my pants.
Ooh, you can go up here? So we can get in. Oh, come on, Eddie, out of the way. Well, there's no drain hole here. Could have swore there was a sewer something, like sewer sort of access somewhere here. Not particularly here, but like in the strip or around this general area. Sure would like to know where I get the freaking key from to this place if I don't open it now.
Something to say to me other than guns, distance, and stimming? Ask him then. I'm fair with chucking dynamite, not bad with a pistol, if I do say so myself. Carry a knife, too, but that's more for practical reasons. Prefer settling things with my fists, though. Made more friends than corpses in bar fights. Plan on keeping it that way. Don't think I'm some kind of Vault City pacifist, though. If things get heated, I'll start shooting. Trust me. All right, then.
I'm stuck. So this indicator might be indicating to go to maybe I can ask the atomic proprietor. He might know how to get in.
Hello.
Welcome back, friend. What can I get you? The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Later.
I don't know. I didn't want to visit the Kings, but I may have to. What the hell's that? Oh, people are dropping smokes. Alright. Maybe I can do some schooling. I've never checked this one, so I'm going to check it. Yeah.
Hello, cowgirl. You mind if I talk to your lady friend a bit, instead of you? What's going on?
I'll just go in. Didn't stop me or anything.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king? Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man? You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
I can miss him, but I don't know about fucking him.
Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently. Whoever did it is either crazy or has balls the size of Freeside.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you? Charge? Pays must be at it again. What did he take you for? Pace must be losing his touch. Either that or you're a smooth one. So, what can I do for you? Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good? I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my men tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fellow named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. but I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say? You may have noticed that some of those guards out there are kings, too. I'm just looking out for my men. I'm not trying to get some kind of unfair advantage. I just want a level playing field for my boys. So, what do you say?
I like him so far.
Okay, then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
Personal space meaning anything to you, lady? What's up?
Weird. Someone just told me that the cons split the Vegas area. Wonder where they went and why.
Alright, so we gotta hire August. Wait a minute. Am I on the right quest? Let me go to the map now and remove. Because I know where the robot place is now.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
I seem to act like a tourist, so I gotta keep that in mind.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will. Just look around. People here are as like to stab you as say hello. That is, if I weren't at your side. 200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate. Sorry, but all the people with real money are heading for the Strip, so that's the way I go. You want to go somewhere else? Hire one of these losers. Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up
fuck's
the good
sake!
work. He said to give you this.
Oh, well, that's alright then.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang
Sell
out.
people
Don't let them
only at
scare you.
Mick and Ralph's.
They don't outnumber you 5 to 1.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all.
Oh, come on! I do apologise for that. Oh, I seriously. I promise I'm going to look into getting this INI files fixed up. I done it to Fallout 3, but I didn't do it to Vegas because I thought it was pretty stable. Apparently, it's not as stable as Fallout 3. Now I don't know if I've got the bodyguard in front of me. Come on. Yesterday.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler. Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
I really didn't need to run.
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now. Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him. Call it a hunch. You do this job for long enough, and you learn to trust your instincts.
All I'm doing is pissing him off. Shot of whiskey won't kill the pain.
Come on!
You like that?
Stupid! I don't know why. I don't know why it keeps coming in this bats. I swear, I wish you could disable it. You know. Hunting revolver. Oh, it's not that much damage after. Fucking got 200 caps. I want to get it off his body. He said there was 4 plus him. 1, 2, 3. Someone got away. Yeah, I knew I was going to be overencumbered. So with the 40, with the hunting, can I do a 44? Well, actually, I prefer the 44 because they're more. Someone off shotgun. What the fuck am I doing there? Have I got a combat shotgun? No, I don't. What's a 44 worth? 653. And his was a hunting revolver. Only 170. Get rid of it. Minigun stuffed. I'm going to get that still fixed. Yeah, I don't have a combat shotgun. I think it's high time I got one. Cattle prod. 440. Wow. Alright. Let's report back to the king or whatever. I hope I've done the right thing by annihilating every fucker.
What's up?
Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently. Whoever did it is either crazy or has balls the size of Freeside.
Where the hell is he? He's upstairs in his bedroom.
Hey man, what are you up to? Bye.
Damn it. Stop on stairs more.
What's up?
Ah! Nice pushy. Where's the stairs now? Toilets. Toilets. Yeah, she must have just been to the toilets. Bedroom. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Stairs.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
All right. See you later.
What the hell?
Somebody's asking for a boot in their fuse box.
Nice. What the hell's that dog? Oh, no. Never mind. I
What
thought
do you have for me?
that dog was...
Ah, so it went down like that, huh? I guess it can't be helped now. Well, you're not subtle, but you get the job done. That's good enough for me. Maybe you can help me with something more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything. Good. Return here when you found something.
Look at that! I can't touch it. If I go under the bed, you gonna give me a bit of a going? That was fun, I think. Cass didn't want to know. She looked away.
Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently.
Hey,
So I gotta look into what? I gotta look into something. Got a crap ton of things to do. I thought I was going to be close to
Come
the
Bacon
end of
Ralph's
this,
for all your shopping needs.
you know, like finalising the game, and then you just got all these side quests to do. But I've got a funny feeling the side quests are intertwined with the actual main quest, which I think is delightful. And this way you get to cover everything, you know what I mean?
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here? Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this. Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanting to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say. They were big guys, young too, no old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did. Wayne, it's okay. The king sent him.
That true? Did the king really send you? I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help? Sorry I couldn't help more, especially since you're being so nice. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. Might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something with a T. Tennant, that's what he called him. Lou Tennant.
He probably said Lieutenant Wayne. The boy means
Hope what I remembered
but he's
helps.
dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Hope what I remembered helps.
Hello.
Lieutenant. Got some of the NCR giving us crap. And the problem with that is, I want the NCR to take down
We've got
help
stuff we're
take
not even
down
allowed
Mr.
to
House.
sell, people.
And also take down the Kaisers. Well, it's none of my beef. Hopefully they won't pick on the whole of NCR. Looks like he's upstairs again, diddling that one of his boobies. Where's it upstairs? No, it's right there. Stairs were here. Somewhere here. There we go. It's unusual. Oh yeah, you just finished with them now. Good. You're in a reasonably relaxed mood.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat? Go ahead. Throw some questions at me. Near as I can tell, was some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front. but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is. Something like that, yeah. There were some working tapes here when we first got here, so we know what he sounded like. Sadly, they stopped working a few years back, so I sold them to a junk merchant who was passing through. Otherwise, I'd play some for you. All the outfits you see my guys wearing around were originally found in here, too, along with more hair gel than you can shake a stick at. As far as we can tell, the guy that built this place was considered the coolest of the cool and taught other people how to be more like him. People would come all around to learn how to sing, dance, dress, and even speak the way he did. Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King. Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name. But I like to think I keep the memory alive.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure thing. What'd you have in mind? I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up. He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something. No, they said they don't have the tools to help him. I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
Nothing for the hand. I think I'm getting to where I need to be now. Freeside.
Understand, Freeside? You have to look back a few years. Originally, we were all just tribes making a living in this area. That all changed when Mr. House came around. He made an offer to the 3 biggest tribes that were willing to listen to him. Today, everyone calls those tribes the 3 families, and they live in luxury and run their own casinos in the Strip. The rest of us were left to fight over the crumbs, living in the shadow of those more fortunate. Things got pretty nasty for a while. But we wanted more, a place of our own, a place where no one could tell us what to do, and we didn't want to go elsewhere to find it. So we took control of this place and made it our own. That's really all Freeside is, the best of a bad situation. Pace? He and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately, and it's got some people riled. Can't blame them myself. There's only so much to go around. There's me, but I don't really like talking about myself. There's Julie Farkas and the other followers down at the old Mormon fort. The Garrett twins up at the Wrangler deserve mention. Wouldn't be right not mentioning the Van Graffs, I suppose. And while they're not important in the overall scheme of things, there's Mick and Ralph, too. Just don't tell them I said that. Who all did you want to know about? Sure thing. What'd you have in mind?
This guy.
All right. I'll see you later.
I gotta go to the fort and talk to you. What was her name? Forget what her name was. Oh, when I get there, I'll know.
Hey.
Well, that was convenient. This way.
Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently.
Is that all you got to
Whoever
say?
did is either crazy or has balls the size.
Aye.
The fort. Where was that again? Yeah, that's right. It was in this section here. Please don't crash.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at
Every time I even get worried now. Wait a minute. What quest am I doing? Ah. Oh, she's upstairs. Oh, that's a knife.
Nice robot.
I hate to wake you up.
Welcome back, friend. That's phenomenal. Who did you find? They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside? Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend. Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog. Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do. No, Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work, too. There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest. No problem.
We're getting there. Come on, look. I don't know why this does that. Just 3 dots. Right, so now we gotta find who was it at Jacobstown? Dr. What does the quest line say? Well, he'll probably send me on my way to there. Maybe that's where I'll get this sex robot from. While I'm here, I was thinking to see if that holotape's ready. Oh, that's pretty far away. The King's is closer.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Eddie, get out of my way. And up the stairs I go again, unless he's downstairs, which would be great. Loves his bed and his women, eh? Oh, that's a tall one. It's this way. You go to the toilet a lot. Or you just go to another bed. Damn. Oh no, she's coming back from somewhere.
Hey.
Hey. What's in those discs?
Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently. Whoever did it is either
All right.
crazy or has balls the size of...
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat? She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys just to keep things settled here. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what, you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say? I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about old Rex here, if you're going to be traveling together. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping you will see to that. I wish you both luck. Take care of my Rex now, you hear? Rex, this is your new... Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
I'm not wearing a hat, am I? That's the first thing we've got to worry about. But it gives me, what does it give me? It gives me 3. We don't need to carry, have him, I do believe. Or do we? Yeah. What does the quest line say? Alright, see if I can get it away here.
Sitting tight.
And don't get yourself all messed up with the king, one of the kingsies.
Someone just... told me that the Khans split the Vegas area.
Oh, you look like you got something else to say besides ordering me around.
All right.
If you're sure, your loss. Fine then.
Wonder where they went. Why?
I hope I can get her back. I don't know. This is a bit of a concern of mine. What the hell? Oh, the robot. Right. I don't like the word goodbye. That's stupid, isn't it?
Aye.
Oh crap. I always get sidetracked as to where I gotta go there. Oops, sorry.
Some nut attempted to kill the...
We're gonna go here. But do we really have to go there? We can just go to the world map and then we can go... Oh, god damn it. Vault 22 or Brewer's Bootleg. Well, before we do anything, let's go hidden. Vault 22 is a pretty one, I think. Yeah. I don't know if we can go here through this valley. It'd be good if we can. That'd be right. Can't go there. Alright, let's go down here and up there. Ah! These artificial walls that they put here, it's crazy. don't need this site anymore, I don't think. Oh, come on! Here comes the state to it. Two of them, and they wrecked me. Totally wrecked me. Jeez, it didn't give me too much. No. Rex, what are you doing, for fuck's sake? Damn it. Yeah, well, it's just, how can they get you through a friggin' power arm, I swear? Oh, mercy. Maybe I have to avoid that, that area. And maybe I have to attack it from, say, from the drug lab. You know, I'm hidden, so. Vault 22, mate. Whew. Oh crap, I just realised this is going to be hard from here. Vault 22 is closest. Maybe, just maybe, I have to go this way and I have to go along the road. It's only because of this, the natural barriers that have been put on the. I could go to the house there. That's probably where I gotta go to. If I can walk up to there, I'll be wrapped. We're safe. A bunker of sorts. Looks like a bunker of sorts, doesn't it? Bottle of safe house. Client's key. Fair enough. Well. If they're going to send us there, we can at least get there. Now, is this the road I take? I'm hoping it is. Yeah, it is. Save a little bit of time, but not much. Probably nothing up that way, or is there? Interesting. Yeah, they really want us to go through here because the enemies have been plotted along there by whoever coded this game. Bit of a choke point. Some smoke. Hope it's just a campfire. One enemy. Can't be Kaiser then. Or Caesars or whatever you call them. It's a bullhorn! Let's just leave that alone. It's right next to the entryway. Can I get up high so they can't get me? Looks like a really good mine. Lovable hog. Oh, look at this. Oh, Rex, what have you done? You're very enthusiastic. Let's go up the stairs here and then we'll get down to that passageway. Out of me. Pays the sneak Rex, doesn't it? Because you get these sneak attacks. These eyes, will they pick a woman now? Wow. C4. Dynamite 25, 75, red one 75. Dynamite's not bad. Comes with that, that's not bad either. What have I got in the way of eating or drinking? Psycho. Scotch. I got 10 scotches. I didn't sell them. Stupid, Pete. And I got all these stim packs. Oh no, stim packs I want to keep. Sorry, stuff I want to sell. Go for it then. Okay, well. Wait, what? Oh, I thought I was eating it. Yeah. Aid. So let's eat. Oh, we'll have a beer. Maize. I seriously need to sell a lot of booze. Oh, hang on. What was the other one? Turpentine. And would I leave here? Yeah. Almost 100 saves. Oh boy. I need that rebreather. I can't do anything. I can do this one. Got it. Alright. I can carry that, but that's... I only got one more to carry. Frag mine, I reckon. C4 explosive. Frag mine. As much as I'd like to have the C4 explosives, I think I might need the frag mine. Pushy. One key. Ooh. I wonder what that's all about. Let's see some more like meat. Well, it's good to know you're alive, Rex. I was a bit concerned. This. I'm going to do another save. Just to be sure. I don't trust those those leghorns and whatnot. They got some massive horns there. I'm detected, but they're leaving me alone. Leaving him alone might be working to my advantage. What's this? We've got some green trees. I don't remember this. Wow, why doesn't anyone live here? Maybe there's something even more dangerous than those big horns. There's something. What's something here? Oh, why am I over encumbered? Why? I don't have any purified water. What have I got miscellaneous wise that it's heavy? I don't need to be one of them, but yeah, I seriously need to go. Can what weapon have I got that I really don't need? It's only worth 33. I never use it. Bye bye. Put a nice little house here. Oh man, there's a crap ton of them here. Should have stayed high. Mate, there's even snow. I just hope there's nothing down there that I have to go see. Can you make it, Rex? Yeah, Rex can make it. Little athlete. Oh, come on. Alright. Stay as high as we can. No, can't go up there. Damn it. These natural barriers. They're a pain. I hope I'm on the right side of the divide. I think I might be. How far am I away from this place? Alright, go to data. World map. Looks like I'm in the valley. Once I get here, it'll be fast travel every time, I'd say. Here we go. Nice. So far there's no enemies showing up. I'm hoping by the time I get closer this will load in, yeah.
I hope it will snow later.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here. Doc's inside the lodge. A lot of the mutants here found out about Jacobstown because of Neil. Our isolation works against us sometimes. Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask.
Well, I suppose I better ask some questions.
Such as? Was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. Died a long time ago. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't bother us much. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fighting, just get along. Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with a tribal. Now I'm here.
If you're enjoying this, guys, just hit that like button for us, please.
Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. Well, most of the time. Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. It didn't end well. We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies, looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. I've got a feeling it turned out all right in the end. All right. A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story.
Yeah.
Caesar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Caesar, not Caesar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it. They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it. Eventually. Did it out west, they'll do it here. They keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolutions start.
So the NCR is probably a bad choice.
Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part. Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there myself. Doubt they'd let a mutant in. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town. All right. Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well.
We have to remember to keep the Nightkins at peace by not looking at them. Oh, mercy. Alright, let's hope there's no mines around in case the dog. I think I'm on a footpath. You'll notice I'm looking down a bit. I don't want to.
What was enough?
I don't want to look at anyone. Alright, Doc.
I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research. It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve a living brain for so long, so you'll need to find a replacement. I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in Novak, Gibson. I remember her living with a pack of hounds. Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could be viable specimens among them, if you can get to them. Very well. Show me what you brought so that I can analyze its potential. Big brain on this one. All right, let's see. Damn. Heavy amounts of the chemicals used in the drug Turbo are present. Transplanting this brain will make Rex faster than he was before. Have a seat. This will take a while.
Alright, so can I look at this? Yes, I can. You can have a look at that by pausing the video. That's if you're watching this later. And you can pause that now. And you can pause this once this is through. And that's what's on that terminal.
Again, you interrupt me. Why?
I do apologize.
The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction to stealth boy use. I've been trying to come up with a cure. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. I'd rather not pursue that research just yet. I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof. Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Perhaps a pair of fresh eyes will have better luck. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners to Night Stalker attacks, and would enjoy a little revenge. I've compared the brain chemistry of a Nightkin to one of the local Night Stalkers we killed. They both exhibit similar neurochemical changes. Now, I'm not claiming that Night Stalkers are running around wearing stealth boys, mind you. I just don't think it's all a coincidence. The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has pronounced negative effects on the user.
Well,
however, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the brain they're affecting. Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live subject, and Marcus has encouraged me to investigate the Night Stalker mutation first. It's possible, but I've yet to see any hard evidence or hear of any cases where humans were negatively affected. Its negative effects are more pronounced on Nightkin. Because Marcus asked me to, and because it's a reason for me to get up in the morning, I'd like to get one more grand accomplishment done. If we must.
We must?
Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human and canine. Of course, this lab is nothing compared to what I had when I was with the Enclave. Cyberdogs and the like. It's not a field I work in much anymore. Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye, so I left. It was the right decision, since the Enclave's oil rig was destroyed not long after. If we must. I prefer the solitude, and having a bunch of super mutants around tends to keep things safe and quiet.
Well, that's not solitude. But anyway.
Yes,
I digress.
yes.
I digress. Alright, so now we got to get us. We're going to go on the side quest from another side quest, which has led us to this side quest. Hang on, is that one too many side quests? Look for the source of the Night Stalker stealth mutation. Ask them to help you investigate the Night Stalker mutation. Well, we can ask her if I can find her.
Huh. I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants. Nice to meet you. I'm Calamity. Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant. We're looking into ways to cure the, I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the bighorner hides and meat for supplies. Prospectors looking for salvage, usually. They always run when they see the mutants. The Great Khans come this way once in a while, but they keep their distance. I think they're mostly keeping an eye on us.
Okay.
Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time because it sounded nice. I've never really done much science stuff till now. I'm pretty good at it. Or so Dr. Henry tells me. Bye. Hey.
So, who am I supposed to ask? Lily.
Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you. Humans are always staring at things. We Nightkin don't like being stared at. Is uncomfortable. It is different. Right now, I'm trying very hard to remain civil, and you're not making it easy with your incessant questions. Finally.
Alright, see if we can find Lily.
Watching me. I can feel it.
Ooh, I wonder what goodies they've got in here. No one in here. I can't grab anything here, can I? Oh, I can. Ooh. Items. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that for whatever.
Don't look at me. You think Marcus could get us some miniguns? Or missile launchers? I hope it will snow later.
Yeah, he's talking about...
Someone's watching me. I can feel it.
I'm not watching you. I mean, sort of. Oh, look at that. Oh, so many magazines. Where are the pencils? They're worth $1 each at least, and they're no weight. Oh, it's only a related workbench. Can I make any MFCs? No. I got all the empty casing and shells I could ever use. There's nothing. I can't touch anything. If I don't see anyone, I'm going to talk to Marcus's. Who? Oh, that's the doctors. Is Lily in here? Nope. Should we have to use... What's this give me? 0 ads. Nice.
So many staring eyes.
Looks like Bobby wins. We're takeable. Oh, pinball. What's this one? A whack-a-mole. Oh, they give us a bit like, you know, something like that. Oh. Lily, come on, Lily, where are you? Wait a minute. Oh, freaking can. Not gonna bother. that really? No, just a super. Well, it's got me intrigued. If I can. Empty, empty. Alright, let's go across to this door here now. So where would Lily be then?
You think Marcus could get us some miniguns? Or missile launchers?
Where the hell's Lily? He mentioned Lily, so where the hell's Lily? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so that's what a Night Stalker is. You know what? I'm not going to ask her. I'm just going to go. I think talking to Lily is going to be a bust unless she's in this place here.
Someday, I miss being in the Master's army.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me there's people in here. Bet you that was it there. No, too far maybe? Oh, Lily! Oh, can we grab that? Oh, that's not a book. Got enough pole lights. Is that a rocket? You wanna get that pipe? Do you know who it is?
No.
Well, do you want to get that, please?
No.
Why, is it a salesperson or Jehovah's?
Whatever.
People who can't tell a contradiction when it's being said to them or shown in a book. The reason why I got the sarsaparilla is because God, the caps. Money. Can't grab the chips. Damn. There's nothing here. Alright, let's... Wait a minute. Is there something... Oh, I didn't even see that. I've got two places to go to now. Data. World map. There's one. Jacobstown. I'm facing someone and there's another one. I'm assuming that's Charleston Cave. So I'm facing someone now. This must be Lily. Yes.
Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My, how you're grown up! So good of you to come visit your grandma. Ooh, those Night Stalkers, always killing my big horners. It'll be nice to give them a piece of my mind.
got all of that! You got, I love it! Alright, so now we have to find a way to the up the mountains and whatnot. I just hope it doesn't kill Lily. All this, you know. Oh, come on, really? I gotta find a way out of the camp. Alright. So we're gonna go to the front gate, which is here.
Got a problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again. Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. It's getting hard to keep people from retaliating. Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR. Whoever they are, they want us dead or gone. You're human. They might be willing to listen to what you have to say. Maybe. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just talk them into leaving. Hell, pay them off if you have to.
Oh, why?
Thanks.
Well, if they're going to be stupid about it, I suppose.
Our business is with the muties, not you. I've always known when to fight and when to back down, and it seems to me I ought to back down this time. My men and I are leaving. You won't see us around here again.
Can't wait to get the rest of our pay for this job. Wish the muties would make a move. Can't wait to get the rest of our pay for this job. Damn muties. Wasteland is better off without them. Muties aren't so tough if you've got the firepower.
I wonder who freaking hired them. How close are we? I'm pretty sure we're pretty close now, aren't we? Oh, we still got a bit of a way. Might be inside a cave of sorts. Oh, that's right, that's Lily. I'm not going to get my weapon out yet. What's it worth, the blood? It's only worth 5. Man, I took a big hit. Items, aid, wine. Nice. Boxing time. Unarmed there, but I'm not unarmed. I'm gonna follow Rex a little bit. Because he seems to know where we need to go. Take a big bite out of me.
Oh, don't you worry about me, dearie. Your grandma knows how to stay quiet.
Oh, excuse me while every time I lean forward. Oh, mate. I gotta eat something or take some. Probably get. No, I didn't get hooked on anything. Let's see now. Go to data. not going in the water. Might be a shortcut. I don't know. But I'd rather stand up now and see whatever is remaining and kill the rest of them off. Let's have a look at the map. I might have to go through that water thing there. I don't know, maybe not. Don't think any of them can swim underwater. Hope none of them attack me while I'm rummaging around here. Okay. If I go left, it'll take me to the water's edge. Have I got my breather on? Yes, I do. Hello. What's this? Looks Hey, lockpicking. Get my lockpicking skills up. Fixing things, repair, understand. Maid's life, survival. Alright, so if I go to my stats, yes, I'll just have enough. What was it? Yeah. Wait. Alright, here goes. Almost. Too far. Got myself some sleep. I can grab the rat away. can sell all that if I've got an oversupply.
So the Reds finally hit us, just like I always said they would. Vegas is still there as far as I know, but that probably won't last long. Didn't get accepted into one of the vaults, so I did the next best thing and had this place built. Got massive debts, but who cares now? That's every man for himself now. Had to take care of the Paulson boy since he knew about this place. These supplies are for me and nobody else. There's a woman and her daughter up in one of the rooms of the lodge. Might go pay him a visit tomorrow. A man's got needs.
Oh, that's it. At least I know I can come back here and, yeah. Well, I'm going to go back. Am I going the right way? I'm pretty sure the right hand rule. Yep. It always pays to sort of be extra snoopy, I suppose, doesn't it? This is that Y split, which doesn't actually split. Okay. Okay, that's it. And yeah, done. I don't think there's any items out during the day. You know what? I just realised. Oh, jeez. What the hell?
Is there something else I can do for you? There's still power, but the casing is cracked. I'm astonished that exposure to the stealth radiation could induce mutations so rapidly. More importantly, this explains why my research into this group of Night Stalkers hasn't come up with a cure for the Nightkin. There's only one avenue left for me. I need to run the Mark II test on Lily. It's the only way. Possibly immediate and permanent metal damage. There's a reason the Stealth Boy Mark IIs never got beyond the prototype stage. Lily already has a pre-existing condition, and the experiment will likely make things worse for her. Lily is eccentric, certainly, but I've never felt she was dangerous. More importantly, she asked if she could help me in some way. I've told her about the risks, and she still insists on helping me. I'll be waiting.
Hey.
Valley children run from the punishment, but we'll find Betty. Won't we, Leo? Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll see. I'll go to him now. It would be rude to keep him waiting.
The equipment is hooked up and ready. We can start the test as soon as you give me the go-ahead. Very well. Please stand back.
Well, I'm very hesitant about this. I don't like...
You're welcome to stay and observe if you want, though.
I mean, I don't like that, you know, I'm allowing them to...
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange, but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rad scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How were those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is unstable and scrambling things. The reading says gamma wave activity is 0. But that can't possibly be right. Gamma wave activity is 0. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the stealth boy down, Billy.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results.
Well, well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over, and we'll be on our way. My request is perfectly reasonable. Give us the stealth boy specs, and there will be no need for us to splatter the room with your insides. Our lives, our decision to make. We're tired of sitting around in Jacobstown waiting for a cure.
I haven't got the speech. What am I? I am 8 short.
There are caches of stealth boys out there. With a Mark II in hand, it shouldn't be difficult to upgrade every one of them. The stealth boys we use have cumulative adverse effects on our minds. Jacobstown was supposed to be a sanctuary, a place to find a cure. Instead, we wait and wait. I'm sick of waiting. Finally.
Items. I need something with speech. And paralyzed. Just edge it up as much as I can. Personality +1. Speech +2. Aid. Speech. Anything to do with speech. Strength +2. Survive. More. Just in case things that intelligence +2 characteristic. One of them comes. Oh, damn, I don't have it.
Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you. There are caches of I knew humans could never be reasonable. I knew it. Stupid, stupid humans. I'll kill you. You're watch out!
What the hell happened? Why am I over encumbered? What did I grab? Oh, hang on. Oh, they're empty.
Someone's watching me. I can feel it.
Keen is empty. He's empty. He's empty. There's more to go.
So many staring eyes.
So where's the dock?
Marcus isn't going to be happy about the deaths, but I guess they were unavoidable. At least I got a lot of useful data from the experiment. This brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. If the prototype was constantly in use on a living subject, however, perhaps Lily might be willing to wear the prototype for a longer duration. The data would be invaluable. All right. I'll dismantle the prototype to avoid any further incidents with the Nightkin.
Hey there!
Yeah, I just have, oh, great. I am sick and tired of this speech. And locks picking as well. So, jeez. 10 to lockpicking will give me 75. And this will give me 80. $72. What? I think speech is more important. Ah. Ah. Actually, medicine. What else do we need to do here? Got the dog fixed up. we should get rid of them. Every one of them. All mercenaries. Although, really... Yeah, they might not be good for their word. If I find them close by...
So, Keen's dead. Knew it might come to that someday. Makes things difficult for the town. Without Keen, it'll be hard to convince other Nightkin in the Wasteland to come here. And harder to get the ones here to stay. Good. Glad you didn't kill them. Letting them walk away proves we're not bloodthirsty mutants. If NCR or anybody else is looking for an excuse to attack Jacobstown, they're not gonna get it from us.
Cool.
See you.
So, our next quest thing is now... what's this one about? Recruit a sex bot. Yeah, I still got to do that one. Let's get rid of this G.I. Joe one.
See you.
Roll that. And we'll go see the fort. Gun one, isn't it? So there might be some rogue operative within the ranks. Don't know. You know, they're making it bad for everyone else.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
I knew I'd do it. Items. You know what? We're at the shop. Let's go sell some crud.
We've got stuff you never... How's it going, friend? Looking for anything special? Take a gander.
Right. We've got lots of booze. Cattle prod. Oh, I can't see me using that. What's that? Oh, didn't even know I had that. Dynamite. Keep the frag mine. Gauze rifle. I'll get that fixed. Right. Miscellaneous. Right. Wonder glue. You know, I'm going to get rid of all these books. I keep thinking about Fallout 3. And we'll get the bobby pins. Now, aid. Wine. Got far too many of them. 13, so 7 will give me 6, 8. Leave us 5. There. Keep the super stim packs. Psychos. No weight, so I'll keep them. No weight, but I'll just... I don't use them all the time. It's a bit of drink too. Huh, I'll keep it. Right, and apparel. Pre-war hat. Why have I got that? Oh, because of personality. Get rid of it. Actually,
Yep, here you go. You'll need to use a terminal to upload the data to the robot. Thanks for stopping in.
Data. World map.
How's it going, friend? Looking for anything special?
I keep getting these games mixed up with each other, like with Fallout 3 and New Vegas.
Take a gander.
So I definitely don't need the hat. Don't need that. Don't need that. Never use dynamite, so I might as well get rid of it. I forgot I got the grenade rifle. I got to get some more bullets for it. Pulse mines, keep them. Pushy. What the hell's that? Okay. Oh, we'll never use that, so bye-bye. Oops. Now, apparel-wise, get rid of the pre-war hat. Now, aid-wise, get rid of that. Stuff on the bottom. There's no way to that, so it's just might as well keep it mental. No way to it, so I might as well keep it. Buffy out, keep that. Boxing time, bit of drink, beer. Anti-venom, keep that. Alright. Miscellaneous. Alright, let's see if I can buy some billets. Oh, that's right, this guy. Here's only got the ordinary stuff, so you can't. Let's do that again.
Take a gander.
Right. I've got to go slow. He's only got a 308, so maybe if I buy things first. I'm going to talk to your gunner run.
Come back anytime.
Talk to your weapons dealer.
I heard about some things you've done around town. Nice to know someone is helping out for a change. Sure, let's see what you've got.
Alright. Gauss rifle. Oh, 9,000 caps. Whoa! So where's the Gauss rifle? There it is. 5,100. And what have I got? Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. I'm going to have to find another Gauss rifle.
Have a look.
All right. All right. Aid. I think I've got it down. $280. Ammo. Mini nukes. What else was it? There was something else. The BB guns. That's it.
Thanks. Come back and see us soon.
So, how am I going to... How am I going to find this robot's key or whatever? Maybe I should talk to... maybe you could just go with Rex towards that door. I've got me forgotten how to get into that robot's place. Maybe I can ask here somewhere. Maybe I can ask around.
Hey.
Welcome back, friend. Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it? I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, that's about it. I think we've... I had those three little dots.
Evening. I have no idea how most of these people would survive without us.
So our work's done in here. I don't get nothing from it.
Hey, Rex. I see your new master is keeping you polished up. Good for you.
Well, they're all my Rex. Alright, let's see where we have to go on the big map. We're at the local map. Alright. So they're all on this map. There's one just around behind that fort.
Making Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
You look like a person in need of a good meal. You wouldn't happen to be an NCR citizen, would you? Then I'm afraid I have nothing to offer you. Sorry. That meal's still available, but only to NCR citizens. You are an NCR citizen, aren't you? Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but I'm gonna have to give you a little quiz to verify your citizenship status. That okay with you? You can always take it later. Stop back anytime.
Huh.
Hello.
That is weird. There's another squatter place. Yeah, something tells me the NCR are weeding out the poor. Anyone up there? Let's see if it, let's see behind this building.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous. Goodbye.
Santiago.
Hello. Don't think I've seen your face before. Are you a citizen of the NCR? You don't look like you're from around here, so I guess I can believe that. Just head to the northwest part of town, by the old train station. We start handing out supplies at 6 every night. There'll be some guards by the door, but just remember that the password is HOPE, and they'll let you by right quick.
People are talking, buddy. You've made quite an impression on the strip.
I think I know where that's the robot place, isn't it? Oh, I hope it is. But then again, I could be wrong. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get close to it, do a save, and make sure no incidents happen and stuff me up.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
So they're cornering the water there. Well, actually, it's a flag of sort of.
Hold up. What's the password? If you're here to see the Major, then I suppose it's all right. Head on through.
Here you go. I hope this helps.
Those cons got the hint. We've shown everyone that these are our new territories.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some. Yes, I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from. No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in? That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons. You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort. In a manner of speaking, our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me. Yes? Was there something else you needed? Bye.
No, I need to talk to the king size. To the. Oh, you're kidding.
Hello.
Hey.
Why is everything? Oh, must be supplies. Hope you didn't hear that. If
Evening.
you did.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
So there's no sex robot
Those
here.
cons got the hint. We've shown everyone that these are our new territories.
Hello?
We're going to have
Did you
to
know the
talk
strip's
to.
all stirred up lately?
I don't think that's the place of the robot place, to be honest. It's probably our place. It's such a misguided game sometimes. Alright guys, well I'm going to finish up here. I'm going to do a save. I'm going to finish up here. I've already got 15 minutes over the time of where the editing of a 4K video becomes quite hard and nearly impossible. I'm hoping that YouTube will fix that. So yeah, for now, I will catch you in the next video or next episode. Bye for now. Oops.